Hopefully, everyone have uh, got the access of free via socket account, lifetime access. If any of you haven't received the access, you can again claim the access. There is a simple process. You can submit the verification review process over the G2 Captera or make a video or the original language on YouTube or TikTok and publish that and share that link. Or also, you can write a blog if you have received the rejection, if you have applied but your access got rejected, you can again claim it. Might be you have shared on social media, but you do not have 250 followers in your account, therefore it got rejected. So surely you guys will be having chance again to apply and get the lifetime free access. Is there anyone who haven't received lifetime free access? They can request me or talk to me here in the chat. We are going to wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll talk. So Nico is saying he haven't received it but submitted and reviewed. Okay, so what happened? We received lots of requests for the lifetime access, and yeah, Akash is also there, and many of you have done tasks which you guys which we have shared with you, like sharing the social media proof or sharing G2 Recaptera review or the regional language, local language video, or few of them you have published the blog. But after receiving this much requested, the process went slow, and we are slowly approving every request. We are checking everything that mentioned in the criteria, and soon you guys will receive the mail. Either you will get the mail for the verification, like we have granted the lifetime access, or you will get the mail for the rejection. If you guys receive the mail for the rejection, there would be reason in the mail, but you can again submit and claim your lifetime access of the Via socket. Okay, few of them have the lifetime free access. So we are just waiting for 1, 2 more minutes and then we will start the session. There would be always few people late everywhere, not in the seminar. So we are waiting for them. And
Lavi,
mhm, I cannot see who is calling
hi.
me.
This is
Okay.
Mickey. How are you?
Mickey, yeah, Mickey.
Just a question because I see that
Mm-hmm.
you've already said something about this lifetime free access.
Mm-hmm.
If my account already shows
Mm-hmm.
lifetime free access, it means that it was approved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So once you submitted the verification process, you will get
Hmm.
mail, and the form will be automatically removed from your panel. And when you will check your pricing plan, there would be
Hmm.
specially written it's a lifetime free access plan.
Hmm. Yeah. I can see on my pricing plan free access. That's the
Perfect.
reason why I asked.
If you can see it, then you got the access.
Perfect. Thank
So,
you.
so Ahmed, there was yes Arabic session 2 days ago. If you want recording, yeah, it recorded. We have shared that recording over YouTube, so you can check our YouTube account. So Abhijit, if you haven't shared the last video recording, last session recording on YouTube, please do it and share with Ahmed. Ahmed Mohsin. Note down the name. Okay, guys. So let's start this session. A very basic thing I'm going to share here how you can use WireSocket. What Hello, am I audible, guys? Okay, so again, we're starting the session now. First thing is I'm the co-founder of WireSocket. We have been building this tool since 2016, but previously our business model was something different. We were selling only authentication for the B2B companies, SaaS companies, AI companies. And they can use our authentication to build their own marketplace. For an example, if Shopify wanted to bring a marketplace, they can use us and they can have thousands of application overnight into their marketplace. Similarly, any SaaS company wanted to bring marketplace, they can use us. And recently, 2 years ago, we shifted toward a different business model. Here, we are in the competition with Zapier, Make, N10, and few more automation tool. Now, in the wire socket, it's been a long time we have been working the solid tech we have. And also previously my experience in building SaaS has been 4 years. I've been working in this industry since 2011. It's been like more than 15 years. And previously I built a startup called Message 91, where we have more than 100,000 clients, and every startup, every brand in India, they already uses the Message 91. It's a communication platform, uh, one of the biggest CPaaS platform in the India and the CPaaS industry. So that's my background. Let's start with the webinar. So first thing I wanted to tell you the lifetime access. If you do not have lifetime access, you can again reclaim it. If you have, you might have received a mail, or you can see if you already have access over your pricing plan. When you log into WireSocket, there is a pricing plan. There you can see if you have access or not. If you do not have access, do not worry. We guys are working on it. We have received lots of requests, therefore it's went slow. So we will slowly approve your request. If we need anything else, we will drop you mail and ask you to perform some other task if needed. Now, here, if you can see the option apply for the lifetime deal, that means you haven't applied yet, or there might be something went wrong. Therefore, we haven't received your lifetime deal access or submission. So you can again apply it if you can see this button here. So today's topic is Instagram with AI agent workflow. Now, here, what we are going to do, we will be, if anyone is sending me DMs or anyone is sending me comments, I'm going to talk to GPT, I'm going to talk to AI, and then we'll auto reply to that particular DM. This is what we are going to build. And before that, we will understand a few basic things about the wire socket. In this seminar, you are going to learn how you can use WireSocket, how you can build AI agents, what are some basic things like trigger, action, conditions, JavaScript to use the WireSocket and build your own workflow. I will quickly do this session for the basic thing, and then in detail, I will teach you about the Instagram with AI agent workflow. So let's start. I guess everyone knows about the wire socket. I do not need to share about it, but it's still as a formality. Whenever you wanted to connect multiple application, whenever you have any business and you are working with different application and want to automate anything, you can use wire socket to connect all these application and automate it. For an example, whenever something is happening in one application, you wanted to do something in another application, there you can use WireSocket. It's kind of automation platform, and we are working on the AI thing. So you can talk to AI, you can build your complete workflow just by talking to AI. So yeah, that's in beta right now. When you will talk, you will understand how it's working. You can keep talking it and the AI will build your workflow if you are in your starting phase in the workflow things. Now, the next thing, how the simple workflow looks like. For an example, you wanted to get entry from Google Sheet and want to send mail. So there, whenever there is a new entry in your Google Sheet, you want to send a mail. That's the first simple workflow that anyone can build easily. Even you can give this prompt to AI available inside the Wire socket and it will build. There are another example for simple workflow. That's whenever a Google form is submitted and you wanted to send a automatically email to that person who has submitted the form. There you can build this kind of flow and few more basic flow options I have written here. You can take this screenshot and try to build it if you are new in the workflow automation thing. Now, with the wire socket, we can connect n number of application, not one or two application. So first application we connect in the wire socket, we called it the trigger, and the second application we connect in the wire socket, we called it action. So in the trigger, there would be always something which will start the event, which will start the flow, which will let the flow work. For an example, whenever a new entry is added in your Google Sheet, you want to send the mail. So start application would be your Google Sheet, where you will add it as a trigger. And in the action, there would be email, like your Gmail account would be your action point. So this is how action and triggers work. These are the major two main component of wire socket that you need to understand for building any flow. And once you understand how, where, when you need to connect trigger and when you need to connect action, it would be very easy for you to build multiple flows. Now, next thing is here we are going to show you quickly how you can connect Google Sheet and send email from Gmail. So when you log in a wire socket, you will be having the option to create new flow or button. Once you click over the create new flow button, it will open trigger and action option. And here is the AI option. You can talk to AI. You can click here or the chatbot will open. You can talk to AI and you can build your workflow. But in case you wanted to build the workflow manually, you can click over the trigger, and in the trigger here would be the option to search the application. So few default pre-built applications are here, that is webhook and the cron. I will tell you the detail about both of these pre-built features, but here you can search Google Sheet as your trigger application. Once you search it, the application will appear. You need to select the application and you need to decide which trigger you wanted to use. Every application can be having multiple triggers. But in the Google Sheet, we have only one option. That's the most useful option whenever a new Google Sheet is whenever there is a new entry in the Google Sheet, you wanted to trigger the flow. So I will connect this flow here. I need to choose the authentication. In the authentication, when you click on the authentication, it will take you to your authentication page. It redirected to there. There would be a 2.0. You need to confirm and provide the permission to Wire Socket to access your Google Sheet. Once you have provided access, all your Google Sheet will start appearing here. Here you need to choose the sheet that you wanted to connect as a trigger. And if there is any subsheet available, it will automatically appear here. These are just drop down. You do not need to mention anything here. And also here you can select what exactly you wanted to do. Like whenever a new entry is created or whenever a new entry created and updated both happen, you wanted to trigger this flow. So you can use this kind of uh, drop down here, and you can also mention which field to or which column to watch. For an example, whenever there is a new email updated, only then I wanted to send email. So I will select here only email option. And once I create it, like these are the sample Google Sheet that I have connected in the example. Once I connected it, uh, I will be showing the sample here by clicking on the test button. I can see all the sample parameters available in my Google Sheet, which I am going to map in the next action. So once I click over the create, it would take me to the next step, that is action. Once I click over the action, here we are going to connect Google Gmail. So to send the mail. So whenever there is a new update in the Google Sheet, it will send a mail. Same process I need to configure here the authentication. Then I need to provide the two email ID subject and the message content that I wanted to send or I want. I want to send a mail to the person. So here we have connected Deadpool as a authentication. Now here I can map the data. This is very important thing. Everyone should check it, understand it, how it works. So when you click over the plus button appearing here, it will show you the data coming in the trigger in from your Google Sheet. So a sample data will be appearing here. You can map this data. So every time the flow will work, it will send the email to the right person, the email ID which actually updated in your Google Sheet. If you provide the static data here, every time the flow will work, the email will be automatically sent to a static person, a static email ID. So in case you wanted to make it dynamic, you need to map the data. For mapping the data, plus button would be there. From there, you can select the field and can build it. Now, the next thing is you need to provide your subject. It can be dynamic. It can be like you can take this subject from your Google Sheet and provide the option from by clicking over the plus button. And here is the option to select your message type. Here are two options are available, plain content or the HTML content. You can provide both here. Now here in the body, what I have written, hi body.name. Body.name means that we are picking the name from the Google Sheet. In the Google Sheet, we have a column by name and we are picking that. So every time the mail will be sent, hi, whatever name is coming from that column will be automatically picked and then will send. Once I click over the test button, it will automatically send the mail for this particular data. For like here in the email, I have received R Palivalet via socket, and here in the name I received Ravi. When I clicked on the test button, so this mail will be sent to me once I click on the test button. Once I add this step, the step is ready. I can publish this flow and the flow is ready. So once I click on the go live button, how this flow will work whenever there is a new entry created or updated in Google Sheet, it will automatically send email. This is how the flow is going to work. Now, the few basic things you should know about the workflow. You should know the feature before we jump to the AI agent thing. Because if we miss this feature, we won't be able to understand how this AI agent gonna work or what I'm trying to do with the AI agent. Therefore, I'm explaining the JavaScript function, JS function. First, when you click on the plus button, there is a pre-built option that is the Java code, JS code, JavaScript code. What JavaScript code is used for is to modify your data. I will give you an example how you can modify. Now here we have written a prompt in our JS code that is extract first name from the body. For an example, you are getting full name in your trigger and you wanted to extract first name, split the first name and last name. You can write it as a prompt here and click over the ask AI. AI will build the code for you and it will automatically, when you click over the ask AI, it will write the code. And when you click over the test button, it will run the code. So what happened here? I have written a prompt. AI automatically have written the code. And once I click over it, it works properly. So this is how you can use JavaScript for multiple use cases. I will show you few use cases. For an example, you wanted to split some data. For an example, you are getting a mobile number with country code. What you want? You want to remove the country code from the mobile number. There you need to use JavaScript. For an example, you are getting date in the different format and you wanted to send the date in different other format. You can use WireSocket. Or whenever you wanted to modify the data coming through the any action or trigger, there you need to use JavaScript code. Okay, so now here is the next step, that is drag and drop. So I want this step to work, so I need to make this step just about to send email, because this is how WireSocket workflow works from starting to from top to bottom. So first it will execute this step. It will get the data from the Google Sheet and then it will extract the name. And after extracting the name, it will send the mail. It will send mail with the first name. So here I have changed it. So see extract underscore first underscore name, which is I'm getting from here. So I replaced it and it will work like this. Now the next major and most important component is the condition. Whenever you wanted to create any condition in your workflow, that's a very basic and useful feature. Almost every tool, automation tool you are going to use would be required this to make custom workflow. So in the condition, for an example, you are getting country code in your Google Sheet and you want to send email only to the countries coming only to the emails from the Egypt. So you can make this a statement in the condition that I wanted to send mail only to the country where country is Egypt or where country is India or this condition only return true or false statement. Once the condition is true, it will execute the step constructed under that particular condition. I will show you how this works, so it would be easy for you to guys assume it. With here is the option again. I need to click over the plus button. It will take me to the options pre-built option available. In the built-in option, I will select multi-path. That is the condition. You can provide the condition here again in the layman language in the plain English code. Once you provide here in the plain English, it will automatically check all the variables available with the country. Either it is coming from your trigger or JS code or from your email. It will automatically track and make this condition. Now, what this condition is saying, check if country is India or Egypt. So this condition will make true only if the country name is India or Egypt. So once I click over the create button, add button, it will automatically add this step and it's showing me true. That means this condition will work. That means I'm getting the country code either India or Egypt. Now I wanted to drag and drop the steps that I have previously built. And then I wanted to make this flow live. So how this workflow now working is it will check if there is any new entry available in the Google Sheet. There is a new record updated. Then it will check if the country is India or Egypt. And then it will extract the first name and then it will send the email. Once I click the live button, it will work like this. So hopefully you guys understood how the complete plain basic workflow you can build. Now we are moving to next, the main topic that is the Instagram AI agent that auto replies DM and comment. For this is again the basic. You need to connect trigger. You need to connect action. Here in the trigger, again we will go here. We will search for the Instagram trigger because we want to get the message whenever there is a new message coming in my Instagram account. I want that message to be here in the wire socket, and from wire socket we will modify some message or write message based on the message we have received, and then we'll send as a reply to the user that have sent the message or comment. Now here we are selecting a new comment as a trigger in the wire socket. So once I click on the new comment, it will again ask me to authenticate my account. Here in the example, I have connected one of my colleagues' account. In the configuration, it will ask me if you wanted to get comment from a specific post, a specific reel, or from or all comment you wanted to receive. So here we have selected any post or reel. That means whenever any user commenting on my reel or post that posted on my Instagram account, which I have connected here, I will getting that data here in the flow and flow will start working. So this is the sample data. Once you click here, the sample data would be available so that you can add the data in the next step. Either you can also click over the test button, so it will provide actual dummy data coming from your account. Now the next step is adding a action. Again, here in the action, we need to connect ChatGPT because we are going to use ChatGPT to modify the data or write the comment that I wanted to send back to the person who have sent me. So here I am going to use Ask AI as a action. Again, same process I need to do the authentication part. Here in the authentication, I need to provide my API key. Once the authentication has been done, it will ask me to provide the data like select the model which I wanted to use and the prompt, what prompt I wanted to give. If there is any specific response format I wanted to get once this action worked or ran. So here I will be selecting few basic things like ChatGPT 4 is my latest model and prompt generate a reply based on the comment that I have received. And here I have mapped the data. So mapping data is especially mandatory here and needed because this GPT will gonna write the comment based on the comment that you have received from your user. Once I click over the test button, it will show me the message that I wanted to send back to the person. Now, this step is completed. I'm going to add another step, which is send, which is again Instagram application. Here in the Instagram, I'm going to use reply to comment. And when I will click reply to comment action, it will again ask me the authentication that I can use, which I have previously used, and then comment ID and the reply message. Now, comment, oh, what is comment ID? So, whenever you get any comment in your Instagram generate a specific comment ID for every comment, same as with the reply. It generate a reply ID for every reply, same as the DM. It generate DM ID for every DM you are getting. So whatever comment I'm getting, I will be having the comment ID here, which I can easily map because I'm getting it from the trigger. Once I click over the plus button to connect or provide the parameter, I can select the comment ID available and I can provide reply message which I'm generating through the AI. So I just need to again click over the plus button and click over the Ask AI button. Once this both data is mapped, I can test it. So it will automatically send the reply over the comment that I have received, or I can directly edit and click over the go live button. Now, whenever someone will be commenting over my Instagram account over any flow, so it will work and it will automatically generate the prompt through the prompt. The message will be automatically generated and then it will automatically reply to that comment. So I'm going to show you in real scenario how it's working by actually creating the flow. I'll quickly create this flow as I have already explained about it. So it would be easy for everyone to understand how it's working. Is my screen visible, Abhijit, for the workflow?
Yeah, it is currently showing learning resources.
Only showing learning resources. Okay. I'm sharing my screen again. Now is my screen appearing properly? The flow page.
Yes.
Okay, so I have clicked here over the plus button to create a new workflow. Once I click here, again, I will be here. I can talk to GPT. I can simply give the prompt. I want to automate all my comment that I am getting on my. Instagram business account by I will generate reply using OpenAI GPT, and then I will reply back a comment. So if I provide this prompt to AI, it will automatically start working, and I do not need to make anything, or I do not need to connect anything. It will automatically connect every step. It will just ask me to authenticate. But here I'm going to do it manually so that you guys can clearly understand it how it's working. Okay. So here I need to search the trigger, which is whenever there is a new comment, I wanted to run the flow. So I will select new comment as a trigger. Here, authentication already connected. If I click over the add authentication button, it will redirect me to the next screen, and it will ask me the permission that wire socket is required permission to read your comments. Once I click over the allow button, it will automatically allow, and the authentication would be added and look like something this. Here I can choose the mode if I wanted to get comment from any specific post or from all post. Here I have selected the same any post. And once I click over the page button, it's showing me the real data that someone in my comment or someone on my reel or post have sent. Now, once I click it, I can again connect the same OpenAI. Uh, Here is the OpenAI and ask AI. Here I can select my model. Again, same process. I can click over the add authentication button, provide my API key. It will automatically connect it. Now here I will select the model I wanted to use. Here, reply to comment received on my phone. I will click here and map the data, and that is my comment. Here is the text, comment text, which I'm getting. Now, if there is any specific response format I want, so I can mention here, but in our case, we do not need it. Once I click on the page button, it will show me the thank you so much. This is the comment I should send back to the person who have commented on my Instagram reel or post. Now again, I will select Instagram. Whatever application you use in the wire socket, na, it will start appearing here. You do not need to search it again and again. Therefore, I'm selecting it here because I have already authenticated this step. Now, reply to comment is my next action that I need to perform. Same, I will automatically get the authentication because we already have done the authentication in our trigger. Now, I need to connect my comment ID, which I'm getting from trigger, this one, and the reply AI is generating on behalf of me and ID. Now, the workflow is ready. And once I click over the live button, the workflow will get live. Now, whenever someone will comment on any of my reel, they will automatically get comment back. So this is the complete workflow that anyone can build easily. And all the FAQ, video learning, community, support chat, support email is already available over our website. So you guys can use it. And the last part about this webinar and the most exciting is the bonus of $100. So hopefully you guys have read the mail that we are providing $100 bonus credit to everyone going to attend the webinar. What this credit is about is in case you wanted to build any complex automation for you or where you do not want to connect or trigger action build the automation by yourself, you can use our partner network. Right now, we have given the mail ID to send the request, whatever request you have in your, or whatever automation request you have in your mind that you want to build for your business, that you can send over our mail ID. We will send this request to our team, partner team. They will get back us with the pricing. They will charge for that particular automation. Pricing depend upon, like, it varies between $10 to $50 to $100. It might be more, depend upon the complexity of your flow. And then we will get back to you. Our partner will get back to you with the pricing. Once you approve, the automation partner will build it in your account, and the credit will be automatically deducted from your account. This is the main purpose of this bonus 100 credit partnership credit, which you can redeem. Now, the few more important thing you should make sure before requesting any automation to our automation partner. Right now, there is a mail ID only available which you can use. That's our support at wiresocket.com to send the automation request. You need to use this mail ID. You need to send a mail to us where you need to mention your requirement in detail so that partner will understand it easily. Now, the right, we are also planning to bring this partnership credit redemption and purchase program inside our panel. Anyone can request their automation through in the panel by logging there. And also, we are going to create a mobile application which you guys can use. You just need to submit your requirement through the mobile application, and someone from our partnership team will pick it. We are monitoring the quality. We will make sure you do not need to negotiate with these people. We will decide the pricing. It should actually deduct the pricing. Either the person coming from the USA will get the same pricing, either from the person coming from the Turkey or Egypt or India will get the same pricing for the same workflow. There's a no negotiation needed for the pricing thing. Now, the right way to send the requirement is here that I wanted to specify to everyone so that you submit correct requirement and the partner will understand it and build it easily. Few of people have sent us the WhatsApp messages that they wanted to build viral video. No automation tool can understand, no partner can understand how you wanted to build a viral video. But the right way is you should send the requirement like, I wanted to use ChatGPT to write a script. Then I will use Pictory to convert it into a video. And then I will use Instagram, YouTube to upload it and automatically for this platform. This is the right requirement you should send. In case you do not need which tool you should use or what you need to do, you can talk to GPT, ask them, ask the GPT to your requirement. GPT will help you to build this requirement thing. Now, so there is a one more example. One client said, sent us that I wanted to grow my Instagram page. That's the wrong requirement. We cannot build the automation like this. Instead, you should say, I wanted to use Canva API to auto generate PST, then use Buffer to schedule, and then get performance report in the Google Sheet. This kind of things you need to send, and this is the right way to send the automation requirement. In case any of you have any question, I'm here. We will be having 5 to 10 minute maximum question answer session. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. If any of you have any question, please guys send the request over the chat. I will be reading all your requests. I will be reading all your chats. So one by one, I'm reading it. I want the link of WireSocket on YouTube. Okay. Uh, Abhijit, can you send the link of the WireSocket YouTube channel? You just simply need to do it like,
Sending.
yeah. Okay, so there is a request that you do not want to use OpenAI. Instead, you want to use Group or some other uh, generative AI tools. So already we have uploaded more than 23, 25 plugins for the generative AI. But in case you wanted to build your own, there is an option to connect API directly inside the panel, which I can show you here. When you will click this plus button, here is the option to connect the API directly. Once you click here, you need to provide the API. Also, you guys can send the request. If any of the tool is not available in the Wire socket, we try to provide that, or we try to build that tool within 24 hours. We'll try very hard to build it for you. So in case you need any tool, just send the requirement. There's the option to send the requirement for any tool which you are looking for. So once you click over the plus button, you will type the tool name. If it's not available in our platform, you can request it from here. Here is the request is now button. It will open a pop-up and ask you for the requirement, and then you can send it. Once you send it, we'll build it, and we'll try to build it within 24 to 48 hours. Excuse me, I'm a developer working for a developer. Can it be hooked with WireSocket? Yes, all your development thing can be hooked with WireSocket using the webhook. For an example, you wanted to launch your sign up page. So there you can provide, you can build your sign up page. You can use the webhook of WireSocket. You will get all your sign up data over WireSocket, and from there you can automate your sign up data. For an example, when sign up coming from the India, I want to send to a person who is in the sale. When sign up is from Egypt, I want to send this to the second person. And there can kind of this kind of multiple path you can use in the wire socket to automate complete your web page. Okay, you won't be able to see the bonus credit right now because we haven't built the dashboard yet. But yeah, we are in the process of the development to build it. So it will start appearing over somewhere here in the panel near the taste and go flow button. You can click over it. Here you can submit your request for the automation, whatever you have in mind or you wanted to build, and also you can see the credit available for your partner network. Is there anyone have any other question? So we are ending this is an Instagram approved Meta. Okay, yes, we have approved of application of Meta and Instagram. So WireSocket is one of the partner of Meta, Instagram, Shopify. Like there are more than 500 application which we are directly partner with. And in case you want us to partner with any other application, just send us the request or request the name or the send us the application name. We will try to talk to them. We will partner with them. Anyone have any other question, guys? Yeah, you have lifetime access, Ahmad. And Arabic session is already uploaded over our social media or YouTube channel. Abhijit already has sent the link. Here is the link of our YouTube channel that you can check and find the Arabic session. If if I complete any of the action, I will get the lifetime access. But during my last conversation with Ravi Paliwal, I told that my referral will get something equivalent to the hobby plan for all my referral. To avail this for any of our client, all I need to send an email to redeem this. Is it still only such a referral from or via socket user? We've been working on the wire socket since year. So if any of the client who been using wire socket since 2016-17, they do not need to apply. We already have provided them lifetime free access. If And also we are bringing the referral plan where you can refer the client and can there is a fixed profit for referring the clients, that would be around 10% for years, not a single time. It would be recurring profit. Whatever client is paying, we will be paying the 10% of that amount to referral partner. So in case anyone interested in the referral partner, they can do. So Nibinesh, you can again come to chat, or you can again talk to me directly. We will again talk about the referral you are talking about. I'm not able to understand your question. So, guys, thank you so much. We are ending the session now. In case you have any question, we have our mail ID, that is a support@viasocket.com. There you can send the request and talk to us. We also have the WhatsApp account over our chat connected. So you can come to ViaSocket chat option and talk to us directly there or through our website. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really glad you guys joined it. Thank you so much.